I'm going to show you 5 different ways I started making money as a data analyst before I even got employed. It was more about learning how to create value for myself, packaging that value in a way people could actually understand, and then putting it out there in a way that it made opportunities start coming to me. Because one thing I realized quickly is that in the data analysis field, you don't actually have to wait to be chosen. You can actually build things that people want, you position them properly and start getting paid immediately. And the most powerful part is that once you finish watching this video to the end and you do exactly as I'm about to tell you today, you will start getting paid immediately as a data analyst. No two ways about it, because the same thing I'm about to show you today is exactly what I used to start getting paid as a data analyst before I even got a job. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how I did that, the real practical ways I created value for myself as a data analyst, and how you can do the same in the same direction. A lot of people make money from data analysis. You cannot afford to not be among. The first way is to create business systems and pitch it. The first way I started making money as a data analyst was by doing something most beginners would never think about. I stopped applying for freelance jobs, I stopped sending applications, and I started building simple systems that real businesses actually needed. So instead of me doing practice projects like dashboard, creating sales dashboard, I would look at a real business problem and ask myself, what can I actually build that would help this business see what is going on in their operation? And that's why I started building things like sales tracker, inventory dashboard. I built trackers, I built customer behavior trackers. I even built simple reporting system for small businesses. Because the truth is, these small businesses are not struggling because they don't have data. They are struggling because they don't actually understand their data. So I would go there, I would build something simple, I'll clean it up, then I would actually reach out to them directly. I wouldn't do it in a desperate way. I would do it in a solution-based way, like I'm creating a solution for them. And at that moment, there is this gap of understanding between both of us. And that's how to do it. And that alone will change everything, because now you're no longer applying for a job. You're showing up, you're doing something that is already working. And this is how you get paid as a data analyst before you even get a job, before anyone even hires you. This is how you create value for yourself as a data analyst. Another point is that you can become a data analyst consultant. Another way I started making money as a data analyst was when I realized something very simple. A lot of businesses don't actually need more of dashboard or more of data. What they need is someone who can look at what they already have going on and explain what is already going on. Because in reality, most small businesses are already sitting on some kind of data. They have sales record, they have customer list, they even have transaction history of sales. So the data is already there. But the problem is they don't actually understand this, and more importantly, they don't know what kind of decision to take from it. So I positioned myself differently. Instead of always thinking in terms of building something new, I started offering review services of what already existed. I would go into businesses' data, I would look at it as an outside analyst, I would check their sales performance, look at their customer behavior patterns, review how their revenue is moving over time, then I would break it down into something they can actually understand in plain business language. I wouldn't give them technical explanations or complex analysis terms, just clear insight. And what I realized very quickly is that businesses are willing to pay for clarity. Because when you remove confusion from data and turn it into simple decisions that they can actually act on, it becomes valuable immediately. That's when I understood something very important. You don't always need to build dashboards or systems to make money as a data analyst. Sometimes your value is in the interpretation of data. In helping a business understand what they can actually do with what they already have and what they can't see. And that alone became another way I started getting money, I started getting paid as a data analyst. The third point is turn your knowledge into digital product. The third way I started thinking differently was by realizing that I didn't always have to trade my time for money. Instead of only doing one-on-one work, I started thinking about how to turn my skills into something I could sell repeatedly. So I started creating simple digital products like the Excel templates, Power BI dashboard templates, KPI trackers, and reporting systems that businesses could easily plug into their operation. Because the advantage here is simple. When you work with a client, you only get paid once and you move on with your life. But with the digital product that you build once, you can sell it over and over again. Even when you are sleeping, it can still be generating opportunities for you. So this digital product is just like saying you created a course that you can resell to people over and over again. This is how you make money as a data analyst in 2026. You don't always have to wait for a job. You don't always have to wait for gigs to make money as a data analyst. These are the important ways you can make money as a data analyst. So this is how you create value for yourself as a data analyst in 2026. So if you've been watching this video to this extent, it means that you found value in this video. This is a growing channel, and the best way you can support this channel is just by subscribing to this channel and make sure I come on here to pass my knowledge to make you become a better data analyst, so that you can excel in your careers in whatever tech career you are in. The best way to support this channel is to please subscribe to this channel. It wouldn't take you up to 2 minutes to click the subscribe button and like this video. Let's continue. Now, the fourth point is freelancing and direct outreach with proof. Now, this is where things become to get more interesting and structured. This is where freelancing platforms and direct outreach come in. So platforms like Upwork, we have Fiverr, and we have LinkedIn. This is where they become important, but not in the way you think. Because most people just go there and be like, oh, I'm a data analyst, hire me. It doesn't actually work that way. So what works is by actually showing proof. When you show proof, you create value for yourself. So instead, you go with things like, I built a sales tracking system for small businesses that help them understand where they are losing revenue and how it actually works. Now, you're not just another freelancer in a crowded space. You are someone who already has solution, someone who has created solution. And that's your value. When you combine that with direct outreach, reaching out to businesses with clarity and examples, you start to see opportunities coming differently from different angles, from different places. People get to reach out to you, not because you begged for the work, but because you showed value first. And that's how it works. And that's how you earn money. That's how you make money as a data analyst in 2026. The final point is visibility. This is the multiplier effect. This is the part that ties everything together. Because the truth is, you can build systems, you can sell solutions, you can create digital dashboard, you can even freelance. But if nobody can see what you are doing consistently, how you show up every day, everything moves slower, and it should. Visibility is what turns your skills into opportunity, is what makes people see you and trust you before they even speak to you. So when you start posting your dashboards online, sharing your mini case studies, you break it down inside, or simply showing your thought processes online, something interesting happens. People can actually start reaching out to you. Not because you applied, but because they can see you. They've already seen you, they've noticed you. At some point, it's now more like you are creating a personal brand for yourself online, whereby if there is a job opening or there is a job opportunity, due to the fact that you've been noticed, you don't actually have to apply. People would reach out to you, even in situations where you go for interviews, because you have actually been noticed. You've created a name for yourself out there. It's much more easier for you. So visibility is what ties everything down together. So this is how you create value and make money as a data analyst in 2026. So if you need a guide, I will send you a full course. If you need a guide to how to make all this Excel tracker, business tracker, customer behavior analysis pattern, and the rest of the business systems I talked about, comment data on the comment section and I'll send the full course and the full guide to you immediately. Also, this is a growing channel, and you see, I'm sure you found, for you to watch to this extent, I'm sure you found this video very much valuable. It wouldn't take you anything. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, because trust me, you definitely don't want to miss my next video where I'm going to be talking about how to land a job, how to land a remote job as a data analyst. A lot of people make money from data analysis, and trust me, you definitely don't want to miss opportunity. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also if you're interested in a 5-month paid mentorship program where I take you from being a beginner data analyst to a master independent data analyst in the space of 5 months, reach out to me on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn link is in the description of this video. Reach out to me on LinkedIn so I can send you the full package so we can start immediately.